All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. As you know, Boring Land.
Oh,
Definitely
I
know
knew
it.
he was gonna do it.
Your boy Nick here,
Gabe.
and we are ready to check out New Mutants official trailer. It got released today. Now, I feel like the official trailer for New Mutants has been dropped about 15 times now in the last 3 or 4 years.
Full disclosure, I am not excited for this. Honestly, this thing has been in production hell. I mean, I don't understand why you spend what was the deal? $75 billion.
It just takes time.
Okay? $75 billion.
Baby.
You have, in my opinion, the greatest comic book team ever, the Fantastic Four. You have the X-Men, Wolverine, which is a cash cow, Deadpool, even though I heard Deadpool's about to go into production for Deadpool 3, finally. Why, if you are Disney, don't you just go ahead and... New Mutants is... I mean, I'm a comic book fan. Honestly, I can barely tell you who's in the New Mutants, or you know what I mean. And that comic book didn't have the kind of following. You know what I mean?
Well, don't forget, and this is just me paying attention to the last few years. I haven't really looked this up, but the first trailer for New Mutants was dropped probably a year and a half or 2 years ago. That was before they made the deal. That's when Fox was still doing it.
Right.
I don't know what was happening. I actually liked that first trailer. It got me intrigued. I didn't know too much about the New Mutants or whatever. It looked like they were going through a more darker thing. And then I have no idea what happened. Like, they released a trailer coming out next year, and then it just stopped. Now Disney owns it. Who knows how long they've been spending the last 6 months just trying to, like, edit this correctly to where they can actually release it and it's watchable. We know Dark Phoenix came out last year, and people hated that. We actually enjoyed it.
It was okay
But
with me. I enjoyed it.
It was not a great X-Men film, but it was a good time in the theater, I thought. So this one, I'll be interested to find out when we watch the movie how much was Disney able to salvage it. It still says 20th Century Fox, but we know that means Disney.
Right.
But before we get more into it, this is Boring Reviews. If you're new to the channel, we do reviews and reactions for not just films from Hollywood, but also we're talking across the ocean, Sandalwood, Tollywood, Bollywood as well. So if you don't know much about Indian films, man, you are missing out a lot, just like we were just a few months ago until we got into it. Check out some of those videos. We have a Patreon page. We appreciate if you like this video and some other videos. You throw us some support and help us out on Patreon. To become a patron on Patreon. But like he said, we're looking at New Mutants official trailer. Let's get into it and then maybe have to thrash it afterwards. Hopefully not. Here we go.
Boring Reviews.
Bueller. Bueller. Bueller.
The screen stop.
What's the last thing you remember, Danny?
He said we had to run.
The reason you survived is because you're a very uncommon girl.
This girl from I Am Legend.
I couldn't picture her.
You're not alone. Not anymore. Do you know what mutants are? Would
they do
anyone
that
like to
Marvel
share
thing.
their first time? Rain?
I was 13. I thought it was a dream. I just lost control.
Sam?
I started panicking. People got hurt.
Roberto?
My girlfriend had burned her.
Ileana?
I killed 18 men, one by one.
She's out of that.
April 3rd, okay.
This isn't a hospital. It's a cage.
It's a rough split.
It's important we find out your power so we can help you get better.
I saw something. I don't think she wanted me to see. I don't think we're here to get better.
Nice.
This place takes your greatest fear and makes you live through it until it kills you.
Who's there? We can get out of this together.
All right, I'm going to start. That didn't really do too much for me, to tell you the truth. I like the idea of New Mutants. I really do. Different characters get behind and all that kind of stuff, different powers. But when you think about the saturation of the X-Men model, and different properties have had their own versions of X-Men, they don't call them X-Men, but people with abilities. I mean, it's all over the place, oversaturation, so you got to give me something new. This looks like they're going for a more horror element, which is great. But if I know these characters or half these characters are going to die, this is just a one and done, it's not part of a series, why do I really care? Not just that, but some of those visual effects, they look like CW worthy and whatnot.
Right.
Why not, if you inherit this when you buy Century Fox, I'm talking Disney, why not just release this on Disney Plus? Try to get a few more subscribers who want to watch an X-Men movie, have them pay the $7 a month so they can check this out.
Right.
I feel like this is not going to do too well in the theaters.
You know, honestly, it goes back to what we talked about earlier, where you have the best names. You have with this deal, I mean, Disney purchased some of the most popular characters, and to not go ahead and I would scrap this, like you said. I would put it on Disney Plus. You know it's not going to do well. You're going to release it theatrical, and you're going to get crushed. Okay, why even do it? And I get it. Fox produced it, not Disney, but still, it's your baby now. You know you're going to have to spend the money marketing to get it out into theaters. You're probably going to lose money on this movie. That's just being
100%.
realistic.
Now, we could be crazy. Maybe everyone else thinks this is awesome. I haven't watched any other reactions. I will. I want to see what other people are thinking about it. But it did nothing for me.
Right.
I love the X-Men. Obviously, I have no problem with new characters. Give us new characters.
Right.
I don't care. But those characters didn't really interest me. It's a short trailer. I understand that. You put it on Disney Plus. You have a streaming service. Think about Cloverfield Paradox. That movie got destroyed by the critics. But like you said, at least Netflix didn't lose money putting it out in the theaters.
It was in Netflix, so whatever. What do they care?
It's destroyed critically, but millions of people watched it.
Right.
Probably brought in some new subscribers just to check it out. Then they watch like, oh, this sucks. And then they cancel the subscription.
They still got you $7, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, I would say $7. That's Disney Plus, $7.99. No, Netflix is $14.99. Netflix, shame on you. But anyway, you know what I was thinking right now watching this? The entire time, the little jump scares they threw in there, and I was thinking to myself, this is horrible, first and foremost. And as far as jump scares, I still say the best that ever did it was Brightburn. Watch that. That's how you make a comic book movie that's with the horror element. Brightburn was fabulous. I can't wait till more people watch Brightburn, because it also didn't do well in the theaters. It was okay, but you know, Brightburn was a movie that, it was a horror movie first and just threw comic book elements in there. And that's what you should do if that's what you're going for. But it doesn't look like they're doing that. And honestly, the story looks convoluted. I don't know. I'm a big comic book fan, and I don't even recognize one of the characters. So if I'm not excited to see this, what's the average, millennial or even, teenager at this point gonna go to the movie theater, spend $10-12 on a ticket, popcorn, and go see it? Probably not.
I mean, I'm not trying to throw too much hate out there, but I just got to be honest. I'm part of the AMC membership, so are you. So, I mean, going to the movie theater doesn't cost us anything. We already paid $20 a month for it.
Right.
But this would have to come out and have decent reviews from guys on YouTube and girls on YouTube that I trust for me to even want to go see it for that free ticket. If this was on the CW, I probably wouldn't watch it. I mean, I'm disappointed, but whatever.
I am too. I tell you what, man. Disney is, I don't know, I feel like they've come under fire lately. I loved, by the way, Star Wars, the final episode 9. I know that a lot of people, there was mixed reviews between the fans on it, and it's still, they got crushed for that. They got crushed for, what was before that they dropped? Was it Lion King? I think they got crushed for Lion King. I mean, you would think, obviously, Disney now...
They made a whole lot of money. They made $1.6 billion, Lion King.
You know what's funny? I was watching, I think it was Grace, and she's talking about how not The Last Jedi, Oh, this last Star Wars movie,
Rise of
Rise of Skywalker is gonna break $1 billion, and they're still getting crushed. So if that's getting crushed, what do you think is gonna happen
You gotta
with this?
think, man. Force Awakens 2.1 billion or a little over 2 billion. Last Jedi's like 1.3, and this one's gonna make Aquaman money, which is still not bad. Only like 30 movies have done it, but still for a Star Wars movie,
Again, $1 billion.
but
$1 billion.
But they could have made 2.
They could have, but still $1 billion. If you're getting crushed for $1 billion, you know what? And I want to go back and play this. It's funny on a New Mutants video. How long we're taking? Give predictions. What do you think this makes box office?
Oh man, I would say worldwide. I would not be surprised if it hit like a 150 mark.
150. I say worldwide, it's under 150. Matter of fact, I say under 100 million. Because I'm telling you,
man.
I feel like it's gonna get crushed. I feel like it's absolutely gonna get crushed. That's my opinion. We'll go back when it comes out, and if I was right, I have a video, and the video would just be called I was right. It'll be 5 minutes of me ranting about how I was right, and if he was right, we won't touch it.
Since I edit most of the videos, it'll say I was right finally in all caps. But we hope you enjoyed our reaction. Maybe you feel the same way you do, where you're not really too excited for this. Maybe this video doesn't even get too many views because you don't care about this trailer. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and like and subscribe. And all I want to say is, release the J.J. Abrams cut.
Shh. It's rumored it's out there.
Oh, okay.
Until next time.
Adios.